Hey, Dinarland Ninja here. Today is Friday, August 16th, 2019, and this is from Dinarland Highlights from August 15th. Mark Z. Question: is Trump doing all he can to help us? Answer: Trump is the first president to want this reset, the first one not to actively stop it in Iraq. No new value on the dinar yet, nothing posted in the Gazette today. Still hearing the street rate is $3.91. Our contract rate should be about $2 or higher. Should be about $2 higher. Okay, via PDK, spoke with Isaac last night in Zurich. He is expecting currency funds tomorrow. I talked with two other contacts in Europe who are saying similar. No change of value in Iraq as of yet. Question: when do you think they could fire up the 800 numbers? Answer: I'm hoping to see them today. I believe we are sitting on top of the precipice of implosion that will push this reset to fruition. I know this waiting has been excruciating. This reset has taken decades, and we are in the final days. We need this reset out the door now. Okay, from Militiaman, KTFA, article: the Kurdish delegation's visit to Baghdad will discuss the return of the region's share of the budget to 17%. So it looks like they're going to put this issue to bed finally. I like the timeline they have too. Seems to fit in with all the education they've had going. All the pressures from so many angles are noted that support that everyone is ready for them to complete reforms and open up to the world by twining Baghdad and Kurdistan regions into one cohesive body, working all for the common good. That time frame they give is immediately after Eid al-Adha. That time frame is upon us so very shortly. Eid is over this week, our time. So I am not in a hurry to poo-poo this meeting. The timing of it is, in my humble opinion, to be right on schedule. A big window this weekend, in my opinion. Okay, from Jeff: the formation of the government has everything to do with this, and that's what the delay is, the number one thing you want to keep your eyes on is the formation of the government. That's what's letting you know when you're reaching the finish line. Back on February 27th of this year, Iraq had a key meeting called the National Meeting. All the members of the government were present. One of the things they did was celebrate a brand new unified country. 3 days later, on Saturday, an article came out stating Iraq is now unified. Back on that 5-year delay article from 2014, the CBI stressed that they would not delete the zeros until Iraq had political stability, making the formation of the government the linchpin to the rate change. If they release lower dinars before the rate change, the first thing is people would have to carry large sacks or duffel bags of lower dinars and coins to the stores to buy consumer goods. The fastest way they piss the citizens off if they have to start carrying very large bags of currency because the rate hasn't changed. Second, if you release smaller notes to replace bigger notes and you don't change the rate, you have just devalued your currency. On March 20th, the CBI already came out and said they plan to increase the exchange rate of the dinar. So they're going to increase the exchange rate, means that the lower notes have to be released at the same time as the rate increases. Otherwise, it will be a devaluation. Okay, from Mountain Goat, we have read over and over again they need to get POS, point of sale machines, and ATMs up and running, and most importantly for the citizens to use them. This is all part of the project to delete the zeros. So far they've been very successful and are even currently paying almost 80% of the payrolls now to the citizens via electronic means. They want to soon get close to 95% by the end of the year. So the big push is on. Later, yes, these cards can be used overseas or out of country to also conduct international business, but they will need Forex to determine the rate for the conversion. We still wait for the banking reforms to take hold. The CBI is still in the last phase of getting people on the credit and debit cards. The ATMs are up and working. They're distributing mostly the 250, 500, 1,000 notes. Just recently, they also reintroduced the 50 dinar notes too. The other planned smaller category notes are not yet in circulation, but are being planned as the economic conditions dictate. I do see our newest window could be until the end of August, until the new session of Parliament on September 3rd begins. I say this because Parliament told us themselves this was their plan to implement the currency reform before the end of the first session of Parliament. We're getting close to the end. In fact, they are already on recess, and the end is technically already here. So this window I speak of may already be all for nothing. But let's wait it out and see what happens. Caparoni said, you cannot stop currency auctions until you have something to replace it. The auction is what keeps the stability of the currency. Until Iraq accepts Article 8, the dinar is traded globally. Currency auctions will continue. Auctions also serve as revenue generator for the CBI. And that's all for now. Thanks for tuning in.